Okay, so this here is an axolotl. Um, I made it a little while ago, and I thought, well, I'll post how I made it, and it uses 360, and it uses a 5-inch round. Then it's got some 260s here, and then it has 260s for the legs. Okay, so we're going to start with the head. So we're taking. I'm going to use different colors that way. Hopefully, you can follow along. There. So, as I said, 360. So what do we got? We've got about 7 fingers right there. What I'm going to do is about 4 fingers. Then I'm going to do a pinch twist, and what will become a pinch twist. That's, you know, well, I say that's really at least 5 fingers. Anyway, give it a pinch twist. I'm going to squish this so I can kind of dome it over so I can put the eyes on there. Okay, so figure out where you think that's going to be. I think it's going to be right there. I'm going to push that in. I'm going to twist it around the nozzle. Give it a twist once or twice. Okay, I'm pushing it through around, that way it won't unwind. Then I'm going to do the face of the axolotl. I'm just going to push that pinch twist kind of down there a bit. I'm going to go all the way around. I'm figuring out, okay, I need my twist to be right there. Okay, hopefully you can see from, that'll be the back of the head. Now I'm going to twist, but of course I have to open it up, twist that around, and you can either take the nozzle and go around what will eventually be, we'll call it the face, or you could push this around just so it doesn't unwind. That's all we're doing. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to push that through. Eventually our eyes will go in there, kind of like, hopefully you can see where we are. Okay, then I'm going to do the body. Yeah, we'll get to the other part later. So I'm going to say the body is that big. Okay, I'm going to do a double pinch twist if I have enough space at the end of this yellow balloon, which I do. Okay, the double pinch twist, that is right there. Hopefully you can see. We will grab, for no reason at all, then, because right behind me is a purple. Okay. We're going to make the tail, the second section of the body, and then the bubbles come down the back. All with this purple. So we've got quite a bit of uninflated. Make the tail as long or as short as you think you need it. Mine is that long. Goes around the double pinch twist of the yellow, which, you know, that was where the tail was going to go. We're going to match up the yellow and the body right there. Actually, I'm wondering, this one seems a bit bigger. I'm wondering if I actually had an old 350. Anyway, we're going to match those. Goes around the back of the head. Then we're going to do our 3 bubbles. 1, 2, and 3. Once again, around the double pinch twist. Give that a few wraps, because then you are just going to pull it off. Bang. There, off she comes. Okay. And I'm going to get rid of that part because it's in the way. So, that is currently where we are. I've already prefabbed one set of legs. I thought that if I only have to do one, that'll be fine. So we've got pinch twist, 3 bubbles. We'll call it the shin. We've got a knee. We've got the thigh. This part here will eventually go underneath the legs like that to hold it in place. If you want, you can definitely put a double pinch twist there. And then we just do the exact reverse and to the other side. So we are going to get another dark blue. Now, of course, we're going to do quite a bit of twisting, so we need a fair bit of uninflated. That's about 7 to 8 fingers. Okay. We will do I'm going to do 3 pinch twists, 3 twists right there. You can see 1, 2, 3. Loop those together. Then we're going to do a pinch twist, and that will hold it in place. I like to take the nozzle, and push it through the legs or the paws, or whatever we call the pad. That way it won't unwind. If you're really adventurous, you can actually rotate this pinch twist through those 3. Do whatever you like. Okay. Now I'm going to do I do a lot of about 4 fingers. Then I'm going to do a pinch twist, and remember, this pinch twist should be strong enough or big enough that it puts the leg almost straight down. I'm going to do another as big or as small as you want. And this one right here, I said, if you want, that could easily be a double pinch twist. So why don't I do it on this one? Okay. So that should make it easier to attach to the animal. I've moved that on the angle there because I didn't make a big enough pinch twist. There. So here is a bigger pinch twist, I hope. Back down. And so we've got, we're going to make our 3 toes, I guess it might be what on salamanders. I don't know. Axolotls are salamanders, in case you didn't know. So we're right at the end. We're going to turn this into a pinch twist. I wrap it around the pinch twist a few times. We're going to knock the end off. There. And once again, just like I did at the beginning, I like to take what's left of the balloon and pass it through the legs, or the toes. Okay. Use your cutting tool or whatever. Pull that off. Okay. There we go. So then we have to put the legs on. Okay, so let's do that. We will use, well, what the heck, we'll continue with blue. There we go. We're not going to need much of this. So I'm going to, got the balloon, wrap it around. I like to give it a good pull to make sure it's tight. Okay. Then we're going to do, that's like maybe 1, maybe 2 fingers, but definitely not on a full 2 fingers. Anyway, I'm going underneath the head of the axolotl. I'm going to wrap it around several times. That should do. I'm going to knock the end off there, and I'm going to put a bit more air in it. There, like I say, don't need much. Right there. We're going to grab our other set of legs, wrap this around the middle pinch twist, and once again, about, just maximum 2 fingers, absolute top end maximum. Wrap that in at the base of the tail, the body. Wrap it, like say, a few times, give it a bit of a pull, then knock it off. Okay? Eventually, we'll fight these all into place right there. Okay? Eventually. Right now, we're not going to do that. We are going to then build the gills. Okay, these are called gills. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it. I'm going to start with green because it was right beside me. There. Okay. So eventually, you'll trim these off to make it look way better, but I'll just pull it off. Okay. Make these as big or as small as you think they need to be. On this one, 5 fingers is a good idea, but hey, make them bigger if you like. So I'm going to go underneath the behind the head and do it again and match up our gills so they're the same size. I'm going to save this because we need more gills right there. Tying. There we go. So that is, well, that's 2 gills. You'll have to, when I'm done, you'll see. Now I'm going to show you a different way. So I'm going to take this whole balloon, tie it, wrap it around once again, wrap it around the head area. Then I'm going to do whatever fingers I want to do. So I'll do like 5 fingers. Then I'm going to, we're basically making poodle legs. I guess I should say that, okay? There. Wrapping again around the back of the neck. pull apart. Drop that down. Secure this uninflated portion any way you like. Okay, so we have the gills right there. I prefer the way I've done it on this one, but depends on how busy you are. And of course, I normally make this in 260s, okay? And normally, I'll admit, I don't do the legs so detailed because it's time consuming, and so I don't. I just make really simple, just dog legs really underneath this animal here, and the kids never complain. Hey, those aren't axolotl legs. So we've got that right there. Let's put the eyes in there. Where did I put my black balloon? Thought I put my black... just a minute. We'll get it. Here it is. Okay, so this 5-inch round. Blow it up, about a hand. Tie it. Then you're going to squish from the top. You're going to do like I call the OK. Squish and twist. And make sure that, you're about even, okay? Although if you're not even, you got quite a bit of yellow balloon here to kind of hide where it's not so good. Anyway, we're going to force the eye in from the side. If you needed to, pop the head open and put the eyes back in and fold it down again, you could do that, of course. So, there is our very, very multicolored axolotl. And hey, yeah, if you want to add more gills, you go right ahead. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Other than that, that's all I have to say right now. Have a great day. Bye for now.